where we looked at, if this is, you have just joined us, we looked at why Arsenal are reportedly pushing to signing Vinicius Jr. and how we could transform Mikel Arteta's attack. Now, let us turn our attention to another Brazilian star who has been heavily linked with the Gunners. Newcastle United's midfielder Bruno Guimaraes. Reports suggest Arsenal admire Bruno, but any transfer would depend on key decisions. Makers at Newcastle's agreeing to let him leave until there is official confirmation from their clubs. This remains speculation rather than a completed deal. So why Bruno such an attractive target? When Bruno arrived in the Premier League, many wondered whether he would adapt quickly. He answered those questions almost immediately. Since joining Newcastle, he has established himself as one of the league's most complete defenders. He is comfortable receiving the ball under pressure. He can of a match. He wins tackles, he makes interceptions, and he contributes goals and assists when the opportunity arises. They are exactly the qualities Arsenal look for a modern midfielder. Arteta wants who technically very intelligent and composed in possessions. Bruno checks all those boxes. So, why the deal is difficult? If Arsenal admire Bruno so much, why hasn't a deal already happened? The answer is simple. Newcastle don't want most influential players, just a midfielder. He's a leader. He's one of the first names on the team's sheet. Replacing a player of his quality would be incredibly difficult. That is why reports indicate that any move would require approval from Newcastle's leadership. Even if Arsenal submit a substantial offer, Newcastle would still have to decide whether selling makes sense. And for Arsenal, this means patience. Negotiations in deals of this size are rarely straightforward. Now, how Bruno fits in Arsenal's system. Imagine if Arsenal acquires this midfielder side, Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice. That could give Arsenal one of the strongest midfielders in Europe. Declan Rice provides defensive stability. Bruno controls possession and progresses the ball. Odegaard creates chances and links midfield with attack. Each player leads the other. Instead of relying on one midfielder to do everything, Arsenal would have specialists working together. The balance is exactly what successful teams strive for. Could both? That is a tough one. This is a question, a tough one, every Arsenal fan is asking. Could the club really bring both Vinicius Jr. and Bruno Guimaraes in the same transfer window? Financially, it would be a massive undertaking. Both players would like very high transfer fees and significant wages. Arsenal would also need to consider financial fair play regulations and overall balance of the squad. That doesn't make it impossible, but it does make it extremely challenging. Any such moves would likely depend on careful budgeting, potential players' sales, and successful negotiations. So, if this is policy to share live. So if you have just joined us, so far we have discussed why Arsenal are interested in Vinicius Jr. and Bruno Guimaraes and the challenging in completing deals of this magnitude. Now, let's answer the biggest questions. How would Arsenal actually line up? Both this be the squad that finally wins the Premier League? Could it also be strong enough to challenge for the UEFA Champions League? Let's break it down. Arsenal's strongest first 11. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Player remains his ability to play is crucial, a part of his philosophy. Across the back four, Arsenal would still have one of the strongest defensive units in England. At right back, Ben White offers defensive solidity and supports attacks with intelligent overlapping runs. At center back, William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes to form one of Europe's best defensive partners. A left back or another first option depending on Arteta's selection. Energy